Picture this. You walk into the boardroom. Your data is impeccable. Your logic, flawless. But sitting across the table is that client, the shark, the one who can smell your hesitation.
The air in the room feels heavy. You start to speak, but the silence drowns you out. Your palms are sweating, and before you know it, you crumble. You say yes to terms you hate, just to end the conflict, just to survive the moment. We have all been there. We want to be the nice guy. We want to be liked. But let me be blunt. Being the nice guy is costing you a fortune. It is time to fire your current negotiation coach. Today, we look to the East, to the 16th century. We are going to learn from Japan's most feared warlord, Oda Nobunaga. Nobunaga didn't just win battles. He dominated the psychology of his enemies before he even drew his sword. In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to hand you 3 specific strategies from his playbook. By the end of this video, you will have the tools to stop retreating and start commanding the room. Let's begin. Point number 1, master the grand tea ceremony. Or, in modern business terms, dominate the atmosphere. Nobunaga understood a simple, brutal truth that most executives miss. Power is often nothing more than perception. While his rivals obsessed over the size of their armies, Nobunaga obsessed over the tea ceremony. He took this quiet, spiritual ritual and weaponized it. He declared that a single tiny tea bowl was worth as much as an entire castle. Does that sound crazy? No, it was genius. By strictly controlling the setting, the rarity of the objects, and the rigid rules of the ceremony, he created an atmosphere of absolute, suffocating authority. His opponents felt overwhelmed, culturally and intellectually defeated, before negotiations even began. Here is where you are failing. You obsess over the content, your slide deck, your spreadsheets, your features. Nobunaga obsessed over the context. You must realize that the negotiation does not start when you speak. It starts the moment you enter the room. So, here is your action plan. First, curate your stage. Whether it is a Zoom call or a physical boardroom, you must control the environment. Fix your lighting, clean your background, dress with intent. Position yourself physically to look like the decision maker, not the requester. Create what I call positive authority. Second, manufacture scarcity. Never offer your time or your deal as if it is cheap. Like Nobunaga's tea bowl, make them feel your proposal is a rare privilege. Signal that this specific condition is available only now and only for them. Stop selling yourself. Make the context so valuable that they want to buy you. Point number 2, disrupt the status quo. The year is 1575, the Battle of Nagashino. Nobunaga faced an unstoppable force, the Takeda cavalry. These were the strongest warriors in Japan, legendary for their invincible charge. Conventional wisdom said, meet them with swords, fight with honor. Nobunaga said, no. He refused to fight the battle on their terms. Instead, he brought 3,000 guns, a new, controversial technology, and built wooden fences to block the horses. He fundamentally changed the mechanics of war. He didn't fight a duel, he turned it into a slaughter. In business, your opponent's cavalry is usually price. If a stronger client demands a price war and you accept, you are the samurai charging into gunfire. You will lose. So, here is the lesson. Never fight on a battlefield you didn't choose. When they attack you with price, you must counter with a different weapon. Pivot the conversation to speed, reliability, or long-term partnership. If they trap you with a choice between option A or option B, do not pick one. That is their game. Instead, propose option C. We call this reframing. Stop reacting to their moves. Like Nobunaga, if you don't like the game, change the rules. Point number 3. Ruthless rationality. Nobunaga did the unthinkable. He burned down Mount Hiei, a sacred temple protected by centuries of history and religious authority. Why? Because they stood in the way of unification. He stripped away emotion, tradition, and superstition. He did not care about the way things have always been done. If something did not serve the future, he cut it off. In the West, we are conditioned to be liked. Your need for approval is your single biggest weakness. It keeps you in bad deals. It makes you tolerate toxic clients. But the strongest negotiation tactic in the world is not a clever phrase. It is the willingness to walk away. Here is your final action plan. Before you enter the room, define your walk-away point. Write down the exact number. If they cross that line, you leave. No drama, no apologies, no looking back. You can smile, you can be polite. But deep inside, you must hide a cold steel katana, the mindset that says, I do not need this deal to survive. Paradoxically, when the other side senses that you are not afraid to lose them, that is the exact moment they will start chasing you. Let's review your new arsenal. 1. Dominate the atmosphere. Control the context before you speak. 2. Change the rules. If you can't win their game, create a new one. 3. Be ruthless. The power to walk away is the ultimate leverage. Nobunaga conquered Japan under the banner of Tenkafubu, ruling the realm through military might. But today, your weapons are not swords. They are preparation and mindset. So, here is my challenge to you. In your very next meeting, try just one thing. Refuse to play by their rules. If they rush you, slow down. If they talk price, talk value. Stop being the victim. Be the shogun.
If you are ready to sharpen your business strategy, hit that subscribe button now. And tell me in the comments, what is your biggest struggle in negotiation? Let's discuss strategy below. See you on the battlefield.